Hey guys, it's Castle Hominid here. Now I'm bringing you the episode number 3 of the Ultimate Armor Guides. And this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Ultimate Ranger build. Now, I'm going to be using Shroomite Armor, which is the end game and the best Ranger armor. What am I saying? And now for the first of 3 is the Shroomite Mask, which increases the bullet damage. Now the only thing that's different between these two is that increases rocket damage and this increases arrow damage. But I will be taking a look at these in a minute. So now, this is actually almost the same setup as the melee build because the Jack of all trades class combines the best of the best, and I try to kind of merge it together. So we have the Fish on Wings, the Celestial Stone, the Angry Ankh Shield, the Rash Sniper Scope. So with the weapon, I can do this. Yay! And then can also do this, which is the can't do this, but the next is the Ranger Emblem, which increases range damage, which just puts the edge on it. Now the weapon for the actual bullet setup that we're gonna be using is the Unreal Tactical Shotgun. Now the ammo we're gonna be running is Chlorophyte, just because it seeks out the enemy and it makes it that much more deadly. Now let's take out the Golem. Now it's not gonna be as fast, but it is a ranger build, not a magic build. Another weapon of choice that you could use is the rapid sniper rifle or the mega shark. I prefer the Unreal Tactical Shotgun just because it's of how much damage it can do. So without further ado, let's start the fight with this golem. Now, a tip to using this class is I recommend not moving. Okay, it'll start up the stealth part, and then you can shoot as much as you want, and you can actually do a lot more damage. As you can see, I'm just draining this guy right here. Look at that. Damn, that is actually extremely overpowered. Now, after a while, you might want to start to move just because you can drop to pretty low health. And that's pretty much the only thing that's a buzzkill about this class is you kind of have to move after a while, when this class is better if you don't move, but it's only if you start to take damage. If you can evade their attacks by, moving, but you have to evade their attacks, which is a little bit more important. So that's the Golem, and the Unicorn just bit the dust. Hey, and we got another one. So now we're going to be taking a look at the Shroomite Helmet, which is increased rocket damage. Now, what I recommend for this is the Deadly Jack-o'-lantern launcher. And basically, it's... Why am I on the Tsunami right now? Mouse, turn back on, thank you. Deadly Jack-o'-lantern launcher, it's because the actual Jack-o'-lanterns bounce, which is extremely important, because if you don't have good accuracy, you can just bounce it off a wall and, bounce, and, you can kill enemies easier that way. So for this class, we're actually going to be taking out the Destroyer, so I'll demonstrate that in a minute. Next, we're going to be using the Shroomite Headgear, which increases the arrow damage. So the weapon for this, which is the best weapon by far, in my opinion, is the Deadly Tsunami, or, of course, you could use the Pulse Bow. I don't have it on me right now. This is a little bit easier to get. And the ammo we're going to be using is the Flaming Arrow, because they are so much easier to make, craft, and they do, quite frankly, a lot of damage. So, that's a little demonstration of it. It actually fires five arrows, but because I was there in that neat head glitch area, one of the arrows hit the ground. So let's kill this golem. So again, best for the Shroomite setup is to not move. Also the Deadly Tsunami, the only downside to it is you have to click it multiple times to actually, to keep firing it, because it's not one that you can just hold down. Unfortunately, I think it would be a lot better if you could. And that's how good it is. Don't even have to move for this. It's that good. Okay, so I definitely recommend you go check out this weapon if you don't already have it. You get it from Duke Fishron, so you can just click. You can go to my channel, and I already have a Duke Fishron video up. So back to the Shroomite helmet. We're going to be facing the Destroyer in a minute, so it goes down. Also, a couple others that I noticed and thought would be a good pick are the Deadly Grenade Launcher. Now, I use Deadly because speed is also really, 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 really important. The only thing is you can hurt yourself with the grenade launcher. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but part of my testing, you can hurt yourself if you shoot anywhere close to you, but it is a good pick. You can't hurt yourself with that deadly jack-o'-lantern launcher, which is why I chose it. I'll add it to the fact that it bounces, and it's extremely useful. So if I was hurt, I just bounce it off a wall, and yeah, bang, and I can hit him from there. Just while I'm hiding. So, can I use you? Can't use you yet. Another thing is the Deadly Rocket Launcher. Now, Deadly Rocket Launcher, again, you can hurt yourself. The only thing is, though, I wish for the Rocket Launcher you could destroy blocks. It would make mining so much easier. But, you know, among other things, they made it that way. But that's also a good pick. And the Proximity Mine Launcher, I didn't want to use this just for the fact of they have to come near it. So I prefer to be more aggressive. But, yeah. Can we use you now? We can. So let's get into this fight real quick. Again, not moving increases damage. So, just want to stop moving and start the stealth. Yeah, here we go. Now, again, when you are fighting the destroyer, you pretty much have to move because his probes do damage. But yeah, I can also pre-fire it and have it bounce around for a bit, and that's also a good way to actually hurt him. So yeah, that's also a pretty badass way. So I could pretty much just bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, and they would bounce over and hit him, which is also extremely good. Now, the only thing is, I chose to fight the Destroyer because the segments, they can take multiple damage, which is really what you should be fighting. You should be fighting multiple enemies with multiple segments with this because you can do ultimately a lot more damage. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is the Ultimate Ranger setup. Now, we are going to move into the pre-finale type thing. After this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the ultimate, what's it called? Summoner build, the ultimate summoner build, sorry. And, yeah, that's going to be in our next episode. So, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like, favorite, comment, subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!